What's up, YouTube? Taz the Dingus back with another sweet video about the iOS beta of Old School RuneScape. Um, Today I want to go over some of the areas in RuneScape where I think that the mobile is going to be insanely useful. So in this video I'm going to cover a quick farm run. I'm going to do some tiers of guziks, and I'm going to check on my birdhouses. I'm trying to do this all in one inventory. You could probably do it a lot faster if you threw a stamina potion in there, used some used your graceful set. However, if you're like me, you kind of want to fashion scape it up, you know? So I'm going to be wearing whatever fashion scape that I'm stoked about currently, and do this quick farm run. So I sped up this video a little bit because I didn't want to make you guys watch like 15 minutes of it, but I'd say if you're quick, you can do all of this stuff in way less than 15 minutes. I'd say 10. If you brought a stamina potion and you didn't make as many misclicks or whatever as I did. I know I do this a lot faster on my PC, but I just thought this would be a really cool video because it's something you can do anytime you've got 15 minutes and your phone on you, which is like basically all the time. So going and doing my herb runs. I'm doing Avantos right now, and they're pretty freaking profitable. I'm making bank growing these herbs. Usually I do one run and make about 90k, which is awesome for 10 minutes of work, probably 7 minutes if you're just doing your farm run. And then doing tiers of guziks, get that XP in your lowest skill. Obviously, if you're like a 1 defense pure, do not do tiers of guziks or you will hate yourself, because you'll go up like 9 levels in defense and destroy your account forever. So don't do that, family. I did go ahead and start out with everything I was going to need in my inventory. So as you can see, I've got, my dig site pendant, my hammer and chisel, my barley seeds. I chose to go with 420 barley seeds. You can do it with as many as you want as long as it's more than 40, because it takes 10 seeds per birdhouse. But I just went ahead and chose 420 because one of my favorite numbers out here, and the date is actually coming up really close to 420. So got to represent for the 420 community. If you are not a part of a CC, go ahead and join the 420 CC. It's always lit. So right here, I ran out of run energy. I could have swung in Falador Bank and grabbed a stamina potion, banked a few of those buckets so that I didn't have to go back and forth between the Tool Leprechaun as often. But I'm just trying to make this a really, really easy video of how you can do this insanely easy on maybe your lunch break, anytime, if you're watching TV and you've been oh man, it's been about 2 hours since I've done my herb run in my birdhouses. You can just jump right in, do it real quick, and then get back to whatever you're doing. You might, supplement your inventory with a stamina potion like I was saying. Probably cut you down 3 minutes on what I did. And also, you'll notice in this video, it's really easy to misclick on stuff. So whenever I'm getting my herbs or whatever, or trying to exchange with the Tool Leprechaun, I make a couple mistakes, which do lose me out on a little bit of time. So I'm about to wrap up this farm run here. Like I was saying, growing Avantos is extremely profitable. With this really short run, I make like I said, 90k for absolutely no effort whatsoever. And you can make more, and you can make a little bit less, but you don't usually make less than 90k. So now I went ahead and teleported to Tiers of Guziks. At this point, my life in real life got kind of hectic. We were cooking a pizza, and the fire alarm kept going off. So I get a very, very terrible amount of tears from the Tiers of Guziks, and it's kind of embarrassing to watch. It's less than 100, and I have 250 quest points, so I should have been able to get a lot more. But as you can see in the video, I'm, not responding at some points and not getting near as many points as I could have. I mean tiers, sorry, not points. So yeah, this Tears of Guziks run, super duper embarrassing, but still got my Hunter XP, which is my lowest skill. I just noticed that it got boosted above 50, so my lowest skill is above 50 now, so I'm pretty stoked about that. Got a pretty well-rounded account, I would say. We'll go over my stats towards the end of the video, but yeah, like if you have one skill that you just don't enjoy doing, do that Tears of Guziks quest. It takes like a good 4 minutes, and you get tons of XP in your lowest skill. And I level up just about every single time I do this Tears of Guziks. Like I was saying though, if you are a 1 defense pure, do not do Tears of Guziks or you'll be so sad, because you'll ruin your account. Or if for some reason, you just have one skill that you don't want to train for whatever reason, be careful when you're doing Tears of Guziks. So here we go, going into these birdhouses. I have done like really bad jobs at doing birdhouses before, forgetting to put the seeds in there and like coming back later and be like, oh, you have no seeds in your birdhouse, and I don't get anything. So make sure you put your seeds in there. Pretty simple to do. You got to make a clockwork at your house, then bring whatever logs you want. For me, mahogany logs are the best ones I can do, so I'm doing those. This is actually a really terrible birdhouse run as far as loot goes. I got like almost no loot, but you'll see that it still totally does pay for itself, so definitely worth doing for I think you get around like 4K Hunter XP for doing these, which is just a ton of Hunter XP. Got to unlock your mushroom teleports and stuff, but I did that in, I'd say like 20 minutes. Just the dig site pendant is the hardest thing to obtain for this, because you have to do the stupid dig site pendant requirements. It's the museum, and you got to brush off all the things until you get a dig site pendant. It took me about 40 minutes. I have heard of horror stories of it taking people 2 to 3 hours of grinding that stupid museum thing. So yeah, good luck there. I hope you get it on your first try. And as you can see, that just about wraps up my farm runs and my quick run stuff. I got a ton of XP from doing this, and I made a decent amount of loot. With the birdhouses, you usually do get way more loot than I got. I think I only got like 3 nests, which is not super great. But it still paid for it, for sure, because those nests cost like 3-4K because you use them for Sarah brews. So here's my stats. Nothing really super crazy, no huge like big stats or whatever, but I am trying to get that quest cape, so I've been working on Hunter because there's a 60 requirement. I'm going to have to get my Slayer up to 69 somehow without leveling my combat at all if I want that cape at 85. But I do have a plan to do some achievement diaries and use all my XP lamps on it, along with just cannoning some Slayer tasks. So that's what I've got going on right now. And those are 3 things that I think that the iOS beta will be super duper useful for. Thanks for watching, everybody. This video is about to come to an end. If you're enjoying the videos, please crike and comment and pub and rhyme. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you later, skater.